Oh, what is up, YouTube family, YouTube gang? Today I'm going to be doing part 1 of What If Obito was alive. No, what if Obito became Hokage? So basically how this what if is going to go down is Obito, he still got crushed by the rock, Kakashi still gets the Sharingan, but Obito gets another Sharingan in the Uchiha clans are not massacred, so everything's alright, Minato dies from the Nine Tails attack, but this time it's not Obito. It's Madara using a Genjutsu and casting it on himself, making him a younger Madara, but he put on a mask, and he's like as strong as 3% Madara. So we then go to when Obito becomes Hokage. As all of a sudden, a child, the ninja is saying, "Hey, you stop, kid, stop!" As then a little 2-year-old child is running, barely, like he can barely run. As he then grabs Obito by his Hokage scarf. He's pulling on Obito's Hokage scarf. As Obito then looks down, he sees that it's Naruto. He picks Naruto up and he holds him in his arms as they do the entire ceremony, blah 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 blah. We skip to when Naruto's 10. He's been getting trained by Obito personally, and sometimes even Kakashi. Rin teaches him in the arts of healing, and so. No, Obito does not get another Sharingan. I want to make this one unique. As Naruto picks up a scroll in Obito's office, the rest of the day goes by as Naruto sneaks out the scroll. He sees it's the scroll of nature. As he opens the scroll, he sees nature jutsu and things like that. And then he sees a forbidden secret as he uses some of his chakra and his blood as he opens the secret. It reveals that he has the Nine Tails, which Naruto kind of scoffs off because he doesn't really care. But then, you see some other stuff in the scroll. Like, how what happened on the night of the Nine Tails attack, and how he was born the exact same night. He asks he doesn't ask anyone, but he says that this is kind of weird. Naruto has great chakra control, so he then puts his hands on the scroll, and he emits his chakra through it. And all of a sudden, he's teleported to Mount Miyaboku. He asks, "Wait, where am I?" There's then a ginormous animal, rhino. No, wait. A big snake is about to eat a toad. She says, "Not on my watch," as he then takes out a shirt. He then engulfs his fist in lightning chakra, as in the picture. I edited that, which nobody really cares about. He then engulfs his hand in lightning chakra, as he jumps in the air and punches the snake right in the back, sending a shiver down the snake's spine and sending it falling into the ground. It then goes unconscious. She then sees the toad. The toad then says, "Hey, you're really strong, eh?" "Yeah." "Why was she trying to fight you?" "I owed him lunch. Never gave it back. Well, good luck you're here." "So why is a human here?" "I really don't know. The last time I checked, I was at the scroll of nature, and then all of a sudden, I'm here." Your parents must be really mad, kid. Tell me about it. As the others, then, I don't know the frogs' names. As the toads then come out, Naruto learns his nature energies. He's then teleported back to his home. It's been a year, and when Obito and Rin see him in the house, they say, "Where have you been, Naruto?" As he says, "I was being traded by toads." What? You come here! As Naruto's like, "Oh no, she's gonna kill me." He's done. He's then engulfed in warmness. His father, Obito, and Rin are both holding him. "We thought you died. Never ever do that again. Okay?" As he says, "I won't, Mom." Naruto, as he's walking away, Rin then says, "Oh, no, 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 no. Don't think you're off of the punishment." "What?" "Yeah, you come here." As Naruto then wants to starts running away. But then Obito, oh my gosh. Wait, what just happened? Oh shoot. But then Obito catches him in his kamui as Naruto then falls on the ground because he's teleported. Your portal, which I don't have to explain it. As then, what's his Rin then puts three 500 weights on him. 1,500 pounds. Are you crazy? As then she says, "Who are you to call me crazy?" As then Naruto remembers about his training at Mount Miyaboku. As he then puts his hand, as he has all of the tips of his fingers upside down, and both of his hands are touching each other. She closes his eyes. As she then activates Sage Mode. She gets up and says, "Nice training, Mom." As she then says, "What? That wasn't supposed to be training, but okay. Obito, summon, let's see, 1,000 pounds." As Obito then summons 1,000 pounds, as then put on Naruto's head. Naruto actually starts to Dune Buggy, but then he throws them up in the air, and he punches them, which breaks the ceiling, which, my man's dead now. We then skip to the Zabuza arc, because I don't really care about anything else. To me, it's not really important at all. As Naruto then looks at the puddle, as he says, "I sense chakra inside that puddle." But then, right when he says that, two demon brothers then come rushing out. Naruto says, "I knew it," as he grabs both of them by the throat and choke slams them, causing them to cough out blood. "Sorry, didn't mean to hit you that hard." No pun intended. As they're then just on the floor, knocked out, Naruto then questions Tazuna. He then activates chakra inside of his eyes to see if Tazuna is flinching or is lying, kind of like a lie detector test. As he sees that Tazuna is not telling them the full truth. "You're not telling us the full truth." As Tazuna then says, "How did you..." As Naruto then grabs Tazuna by the throat, he then yells, "Tell us the truth!" As Sakura then says, "Don't you think that's a little bit too harsh? We could have just have been killed." "We wouldn't have. We have our sensei with us." "Yeah, well, our sensei's reading that stupid darn book." "Kakashi, what did my mom tell you about reading those books?" As then, he he tightened his choke around Tazuna's neck. Hurry up and tell us, you doom buggy! As he then says, I'm trying to build a bridge. I got suspended. And then there's this man named Gato. He hired Ninja to kill me. We didn't have enough money. As Naruto then releases his grip, Tajuna, trying to catch all the air that he had lost, then falls on the ground. Naruto says, if there's any more tricks or traps next time, I won't let go. As Naruto then steps over Tajuna, you know the way Allen Iverson stepped over the Lakers head coach? Then steps over Tajuna. As he says, come on guys. Sasuke says, he must be a great rival for me. Well, of course, his father is an Uchiha. As Naruto then senses something in the bushes, he then surrounds his body with chakra as he takes out a kunai and surrounds that with chakra too, like in the photo. As he then says, come out. As the person doesn't come out, Naruto then throws the kunai, at full speed, catching the bunny, cutting straight through its ears, and straight through the tree. As Naruto then walks over to the bunny, he starts to heal the bunny, but he notices something. Wait. You're just a decoy! As then a ginormous sword then comes rushing at Naruto. Not the bridge builder this time. Comes rushing at Naruto. Naruto says, well, it seems we have a little competition, Zabuza Momochi. As Naruto then jumps in the air as he grabs the bar handle of Zabuza's sword and he throws it back in that direction. Zabuza then teleports to where he would have thought that his sword would have been, but it's actually close to the lake as Zabuza runs over there. Naruto then says to the bridge builder, oh, we have a lot of beef if Zabuza's Mochi's on this trip. Bridge builder, after we're finished with this, you're dead. As Kakashi then jumps in front of Naruto, beside Naruto. As they then say, let's go. As Naruto then takes out his kunai, as he throws it at Zabuza, and all of a sudden they transform into Naruto clones. As they build up chakra in their hands, throwing punches at Zabuza. Zabuza dodges and cuts down some of the clones, but then, all of a sudden, he sees a flickering light come near to him. This is Kakashi using his Sharingan. As he slices open Zabuza's gut, making Zabuza splurge out blood. Zabuza then yells in pain. Ah! As Naruto then says, you're dead, Zabuza Mochi. As Zabuza then looks over, as he sees a paper bomb with poison in it. It's slowly rushing into your system. You can't get it off in 10 seconds. Not only are you going to explode, but you might even die before you explode. I feel like that would be way better, because at least you don't have to feel the explosion. Depending on your willpower, you might survive from the poison, not the explosion. As then Haku then comes rushing out, throwing 4 Senbon at Naruto. And Naruto says, "Da da da," as he catches them. Naruto is actually a little bit smaller than Kabuto, And this would if Naruto is as tall as Tamari. As Naruto then says, da da da, not today. As he then drops the kunai. And he says, I sensed chakra nearby. Saki then grabs Zabuza as she tries to pick him up. But then Naruto says, activate. As then a ginormous explosion then imbodes with both of them. Haku with blood all over her. Blood all over him. He doesn't know what to do. Zabuza's blood. Zabuza's dead. As Naruto then takes out a kunai. As he then goes up to the heavily injured Haku. You're dead. As Kakashi then says, no, don't kill him. As Naruto then looks back, Kakashi says, why? Because, but As face is completely shut. Oh my gosh. Cut off because Haku came out of nowhere and tried to cut Naruto with some poison needles and missed. Then Naruto says, well, dang, you're gonna get it. As then Obito then appears. He says, this is a clone, of course. Obito then says, as Naruto then says, why are you here? It's because I feared something like this would happen. I feared you'd go out of whack. I knew something was wrong with this mission. I looked into the bridge builder's eyes. So why did you let us have the mission? Because I wanted to test out your skill and strength, Naruto. What did your teammates do? Did you even give your teammates a chance to fight? Naruto, I don't like this path that you're going down. You need to stop it. As then, a figure with orange hair then comes as he yells, almighty push. And he pushes all of them back. He then takes Naruto. As they then say, no, where did Naruto go? As all of a sudden, you see Naruto in a dark alley, a darker void. As Pain then axes Naruto. As this mysterious man then axes Naruto. Do you want to become strong and an Akatsuki member? Yes, I do. Well, let me tell you the way to do that. Listen, so if you join our group, I will. As this then shocks Pain. He didn't expect the son of the Hokage to just accept. This is gonna be a one and done, one shot. He didn't expect the Hokage's son to be so formidable and so, upright. As he then says, okay, well, you're inside the group now. And we didn't skip a few years later. Kakashi has been, we skip a year later. Itachi has been informing Obito about what's going on and that Naruto is now in their group. Obito has been wanting to go rush out and save Naruto, but Itachi says, if you come now, you'll ruin our plan. I'm so close to defeating the Akatsuki. Oh shoot. Okay, 19 minutes. As Obito then says, okay, but bring him back. Oh, now a little break time. Y'all, if you didn't know, part 2 of What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Bakugo is coming out either tomorrow, the day after that, or today. So yeah, some Widespread information. So, yeah. Naruto then looks up as he's been training with pain. He's fully mastered his jutsu, and he even got the forbidden scroll. Naruto is now 14, as he's on a mission with Deidara. As he then sees Sasuke, who's with the Orochimaru. He asks, "What are you doing here, Sasuke?" And Sasuke then looks at Naruto. He says, "Same reason why you're not in the leaf. To get stronger." "No, I'm not in the leaf because they don't serve proper justice. That is my reason." As Naruto then looks Sasuke with a daring devil eye. He says, "I bet you haven't even gotten strong." He's probably been putting you on steroids for all I know. As what's his name then looks enraged. He then rushes at Naruto. Naruto does the same. As they engage in battle, Deidara then says, Naruto, you know we don't have time to do this. You know we don't have time to be in a stupid fight like this. As then Team 7 arrives. Sai, Sakura, some random kid, and Kakashi. They're all in the middle of a battlefield as Orochimaru and Kabuto then come. But after that, Deidara and Naruto then come to the ginormous crater. As Team 7 is there too. They say, "So shall we engage in a battle to see who's the strongest?" Naruto says, "I guess with immense training, we should." As, let's see. Naruto goes by a code name. His name is, his code name is, so, around Hashirama in Madara's time, there's another ninja who was weaker than both of them, but he mastered Sage Mode, and he was really strong. His name was Saruto. I'm not gonna say Saruto the Hokage, I'm just including Saruto in here because that's literally the only name that came to mind. His name is Saruto Uzumaki. Yeah. Saruto Uzumaki, a traitor of the... No, he's like in the middle of Madara and Hashirama. But he can keep up with Hashirama, and he can't beat any of them. Don't get him mixed up. But he's strong. He was stronger than Kakazu at the time. Like, he would destroy Kakazu. He's about as strong as Naruto when he's as strong as... Okay, he's as strong as all the 5 Kage. When they were fighting Madara, you see how Madara was so overwhelming to them? That's how strong he is. He's as strong as all the 5 Kage. It's just that, listen, please. You know how Madara was destroying the 5 Kage? Well, he's as strong as the 5 Kage, which means that he can barely keep up with Madara without Madara completely destroying him. It's just that, he could keep up with Madara because Madara didn't have the Rinnegan. So, yeah. He's as strong as the 5 Kage, which Madara is as strong as the 5 Kage. No, he's as strong as Tobirama. who's as strong as the five. Oh, I'm such a dumb. Okay, like I wasted so much time explaining this, and you can already guess who killed him. Rama. As he then says, "My name is Saruto." As Orochimaru and Kakashi then say, "Saruto, isn't that the legendary ninja who was able to keep up with the first Hokage and was able to keep up with the first Hokage's rival, but who only got killed by the second Hokage because, yes, finish your sentence. The reason I got killed was because Tobirama had two other Jonin beside him. He knew he couldn't defeat me." As Orochimaru then backs up a little bit, he tells Sasuke, "Sasuke, you need to back up a little bit. If there's any chance that he says who he is, then he can probably defeat us. No one can. Not even him. No matter how strong he is." As he then says, "No, you really don't want to fight him." See, as Saruto then talks, this is not actually Saruto, this is Naruto, like, fooling them. Saruto then says, "You see, basically what happened was, I've taken over a body, eliminated my spirit, my chakra, and my strength. His body was a little bit weaker than mine, but in the end, it's gotten me back to 75% of power." As Orochimaru then says, "Sasuke, we really need to leave. If there's any chance that he's at 75% of power, we're done." As Orochimaru in this one does not have his hands. As he then says, "If you only had your hands, you wouldn't probably be so freakish and scary." As he then says, "Sasuke, we really need to," as then Saruto then blitzes them, punching Sasuke in the gut. As Sasuke feels this overwhelming pain in his gut. As he then goes flying throughout the sparks, smashing right into the crater of the wall. I mean, the wall of the crater. Whatever, like the wall. He smashes into the wall. Saruto is actually as strong as All Might. You know, and All Might can probably nearly almost beat Hashirama, and as then he then looks at the other shinobi as he says, "Are you sure you want to dance?" As he then yells, nature style, "Acid rain!" As then ginormous acid raindrops then come from the sky. Kakashi and Sakura are doing their best to dodge them. As then Sai, he looks up and then he gets burnt by the acid, which is melting off and imploding parts of his body. As Naruto then rushes at Sai, slicing his chest open. As blood then spews out of Sai's chest. Orochimaru, as Kakashi and the random and Sakura are mad, they want to come rush at Naruto, but let's say Naruto has Conqueror's Haki. Yeah, Naruto has Conqueror's Haki. As he then looks at them, he doesn't actually have Conqueror's Haki. He has something like that. It's not bloodless though. As he then looks at them, they're stopped in their motion. They can't move. They don't know what to do. Orochimaru, as Sasuke then tries to, like, Chidori Naruto, but when the dust clears, he didn't even lay a finger on Naruto. There's no scratches on Naruto. As he's in shock, he says, "What the?" As then a ginormous spirit ball then appears in Naruto's hand. He says, "Is that all you got?" Nature blast! As he took all of the nature from around his, vicinity, and he blasted at Sasuke. Sasuke then yells quickly, "Get in!" But this wasn't enough. Sasuke and Orochimaru then blasted away. As Orochimaru says, "You foolish boy!" Um, Everybody then goes into the defensive. Deidara says, "I'll go capture the enemy. You can fight them." As he said, as Naruto then, and then smirks. He says, "Good. Then I won't have to hold back." As Naruto jumps up in the air, and she then yells, "Nature's rearrangement punch!" As he punches the ground, creating an even bigger crater, sending dust flying everywhere, and an entire shockwave, pushing Kakashi, Sasuke, and Orochimaru back into the wall. Orochimaru then goes rushing at Naruto, saying, "If I can only bite him, then I could probably kill him." As Naruto then grabs his neck, and he squeezes it. He then bursts chakra, as he says, "Nature explosion." So he explodes Orochimaru's neck. As Orochimaru's head is now cut off, it's kind of broke off. As all of a sudden, Orochimaru's head that's on the ground then opens its mouth. As another Orochimaru then comes out, and it rushes at Naruto. Naruto then says, "You disgusting creature. You disgust me." As Naruto then opens his mouth, as all of a sudden a long tongue, like it's shaped like a toad tongue, and it comes out at Orochimaru. Then he says, "Sharpen." He sends his chakra through it, and then it sharpens the tongue, as it then goes straight through Orochimaru's chest. As then he cuts off part of that tongue, and then he says, "Explode." As Orochimaru is then exploded, Orochimaru, he comes out of a random curse mark, because that one actually killed him there. Mikey Williams just posted a photo. Oh shoot. Oh frick, I thought something happened. As all of a sudden, Sasuke then comes rushing at Naruto. He yells, as he then takes out his sword, as he's then striking at Naruto. Naruto dodging easily, as Sasuke then activates his 3-to-1 Sharingan. Naruto's just dodging and dodging and dodging, as he then catches Sasuke's sword. He says, "You little weakling," as he kicks Sasuke right in the gut. You know how the Otsutsuki kicked Naruto? No, you know how the Otsutsuki kicked Sasuke from the future in the gut and sent him flying? That's exactly how Momoshiki. You know how Momoshiki kicked Sasuke? That's exactly how Sasuke got kicked by Naruto. Like with his leg sideways. As as Sakura then says, "Sasuke!" I know. As Naruto then looks at her, he says, "I know petty. Um, I don't want to offend y'all by saying this, so I'm not gonna say it. I know petty bull crap like you. All you do is worry about boys. That's what I've been seeing in this new generation. All you say and think about is Sasuke, Sasuke, Sasuke. Is Sasuke the one who bore you?" As he then says, "What?" You don't even know it. As, let's just say, Saruto got inside of Sakura's dad's body, like he enveloped his spirit, and this was an old folktale. As that's how Sakura is, the son of Saruto, as he says, "My own daughter, you're nothing but a disgrace." As like y'all are gonna be like, wait, but I thought this is Naruto. This is Naruto. When this Saruto already told Naruto about all of this, because he was inside the Ukatsuki with Madara. As he then glares over at Sakura. Sakura, she can't move. As Kakashi then says, "Mariaka Sharingan," as he tries to Kamui he tries to Kamui Naruto away, but Naruto just pulls out his hand and he says, "Energy block." And all of a sudden, what Kakashi was trying to do is now blocked. Naruto then says, "I think I'll go to other levels with you. Level 4, nature energy." As Naruto then gets a fourfold boost, as he then says, "I need to let this out on someone," as he rushes at Sakura, but then Sasuke intervenes. As Kakashi then intervenes, as he says, "Don't touch her." And then he says, "Chidori!" As then spiraling Chidori is in, not, you know how when somebody catches your fist? That's basically how Kakashi's hand was covering Naruto's fist, So, he just did the Chidori. As Naruto then smirks as he says, "You think that worthless jutsu, you think that worthless jutsu can stop me, you wingless dork." As he then kicks Kakashi right in the face, tearing part of his mask off, sending him flying into the wall. Kakashi then drops on the ground, bleeding from his head and other parts of his body. As Naruto then walks up to Sakura. My gosh. It's like, as he then says, "You poor little bee. It's so sad that you have to die this young, my child." As he then grabs her by the neck, he's crushing down on it, breaking her bones, kind of. As Kabuto then rushes in and throws a few paper bombs, causing an explosion. Sai then barely starts to get up, but then he says, "Ceiling style, ink tiger beast," as the tiger beast then comes out, but Sai falls back on the ground, and it's heading at Naruto. Naruto says, "Not on my watch," as he throws Kabuto right in front of the this was a snake substitution Kabuto. She throws Kabuto right in front of the beast, allowing the beast to eat up Kabuto, and then the beast disappears. Naruto then throws a chakra-infused kunai at Sai, sending it piercing straight through his heart. He says, "You're my replacement." Huh. Or was the other one my replacement? Either way, I don't want a replacement if y'all are that weak. As Naruto then says, "Today's gonna be the day you die." As Sasuke then yells, "Kidding!" at Naruto. This actually catches Naruto off guard, as he gets hit full fold by the Kidding. Sasuke then rushes up to where Sakura is. As he's about to stab Naruto, but then he feels the shocking pain in his arm as the sword then drops. Half of Naruto's shirt is teared, revealing his chest. And, the other half of his body, no homo, no pun intended. As he then says, "Always have the hero to come in and save you, huh?" Sakura then says, "No, this time I'm gonna stop you myself," as she then infuses her body with chakra and rushes at Naruto, throwing a punch at him, and Naruto's just dodging all of these, but then she gets a edge up on Naruto as she kicks Naruto right in the fetus. As Naruto then yells in pain, ah! As then Sakura punches Naruto on the face, sending him flying a few feet. Naruto then gets back up and he says, "You're gonna pay for that, you dog." As no, not like that, not the female dog. No. Gosh, I should have used some better words. As he then tackles Sakura like he did he did the Goldberg type of spear on Sakura. As she crashes into the ground. This broke all of her ribs, like all 16. If there, how many ribs are there? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, bear with me, please. How many ribs does a human have in their body? Born with 12 pairs of ribs. Okay, so 24 ribs. Okay. So yeah, as he breaks all 24 of Sakura's ribs, she coughs out blood. She tries to get up, but then she feels 2 pierces. Both of her lungs were pierced, and so was her heart. She then reaches out to Sasuke as she coughs up blood and says, "I love you." She then drops her hand. She's now down for the count. Dead. Gone. Forgotten. But always loved. As Sasuke then seeing Sakura dies, awakens the Mangekyo shutting eye. And he's going out of control, spiraling. As all of a sudden, he then, one word then pops up in his head. Amaterasu. He then yells it, Amaterasu! As all of a sudden, Naruto says, dang! As the Amaterasu is burning him, and it's not stopping. Sasuke says, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna kill you! And Sasuke doesn't know what to do at this point, bro. Like, this man is burning. Bro, you can stop, man. You're burning me, bro. As Sasuke's burning, he can't even. He's being beaten up. The pain and the sensation, he can't take it anymore. Naruto. What the heck? As Naruto then throws a C-bomb straight through Sasuke's throat. No, not straight through Sasuke's throat. At his forehead. Pinning it in his forehead a little bit, knocking him out. Because it literally, what should I say? It struck a nerve. As Naruto then says, you're lucky I let you live. It's only because I want to see you get stronger. Sasuke. As Naruto then body flickers away. He is now at the Ukatsuki base, as Deidara has already reached. It seems you fought this entire Team 7. She then says, yes, Orochimaru and Kabuto got away, probably. But I don't really know if I killed Kakashi. And Sakura, she's definitely dead. Sasuke, he's unconscious. I killed their other 2 teammates, Sai and the other one. He didn't die from anything major. He probably died from blood loss. From blood loss. But as far as the information we know, he can heal himself. Yeah, that's true. So he might still be alive. Nah, he's dead. because a few of his organs and guts came out. So yeah, you're not gonna survive that, buddy. As sorry. Mm, mm. So okay, as Pain then says. So you don't know if you killed Kakashi? No, I actually don't. For all I know, the wingless stork is probably still alive. Probably, most likely, he's not alive. He's probably dead. As we then see Kakashi at a fire stand, he sees his father. They have the same talking kin, but Kakashi, he's reverting kind of back to the normal world as then he's coming back down and he's going up and then he's coming back down and he keeps going up. His father, Tasuno, Usuno, Isuno, I forgot his name. Then says, Kakashi, I think the underworld's trying to take you back. I mean, I think the regular world is trying to take you back. So Kakashi knows that Sakura and everyone else is dead. He says, I'd rather stay down here. I don't want to live anymore with the guilt, knowing that my students are dead. I know how that feels, I really do. He'll just have to deal with it, Kakashi. His father then cast as Sumo. It just came back to my head, but it keeps going away. As Kakashi's father then cast 10 signs. He says, I stored up this little chakra just in case this ever happened. He then touches Kakashi's chest as he heals Kakashi from the underworld, which kind of heals Kakashi from the regular world. And then he's brought back to the regular world, barely conscious, as Ninja then come at him. Then, come. As Asumo sees Kakashi down on the ground, maybe even dead, he then goes to Kakashi as he pushes Kakashi, and Kakashi then fully wakes up. He says, the kids, they're dead. What? Wait, I know they're dead. As they then go back to the leaf, they confront Obito about this. And they tell him, we have a much bigger problem to deal with. What are you talking about, Kakashi? I'm saying, he's back. Who? Saruto Haruno. Saruto Uzumaki. Half Uzumaki, half Haruno. You're lying. How could he be back? Didn't he die about 50 to 60 years ago? No. It seems he cast a jutsu on himself, sending his soul from his body and bringing it to another. His regular body might be dead, but his soul is still alive. This ain't true. My man is dead, bro. But he did actually do the transfer soul jutsu, which he came back to his body and he put himself in his real body after he healed his body. So yeah. We're just gonna have a time skip to the Great Ninja War. Naruto is no more. He's turned full Saruto, bro. As Saruto and Madara then look down at the ninjas, they say, look at this new generation. Yes, our predecessors were just fighting it. Come on, Saruto. Let's kill them. As Saruto then skyrockets through the air, as he then says, come all ye nature energy, come to your father. As then all of the nature energy from the world, no, all the nature energy from in a 50-mile radius skyrockets to him. Even taking some nature energy from other people because, 50-mile radius, cunny. Which, Kabuto is not dead. I forgot. As Sarto then says, it's time. Resurrection Jutsu! As Saruto then resurrects him and Madara, as they then fall to the ground. I fully resurrected us. Now we can finally show this world's pain. You have to resurrect me before I could use my Rinnegan. Sorry, Madara. As Ninja then, this is the entire, every single ninja. This isn't just the battlefield, this is every single freaking ninja. As they then rush at Madara and Saruto. Saruto then says, I'm a god compared to y'all. As he then puts his hand back and then he throws it out, sending a ginormous shockwave, killing hundreds of ninja. And injuring a lot, life-threatening injuries. As he rushes at them, and he's fighting them. As then, Madara found a pair of Sharingan, as he then says, Susanoo. As he's all up in the sky, he's using his power against all the other ninja. As Saruto then jumps back to where he is, he then says, show off. As he then gathers all of the chakra and nature energy. And then he bulks up. This man's looking like freaking Vegeta. No. Goku. No. No. Who should he look like? He looks like Go Vegeta. Goku / Vegeta. And Siren. And probably Polico. Or whatever the frick his name is. I haven't watched Dragon Ball in a very long time. As they didn't look at Saruto. He's completely buffed, bro. You can't touch this, bro. She then says, level 10. Full calling. This is level 10. That's the top level. As he rushes at all the shinobi, he's blitzing them. He's going as fast as freaking Goku, taking shinobi after shinobi after shinobi out, killing all of them, making them look like little squat words. As then he comes up to Sasuke and he punches Sasuke in the neck, completely shattering his neck. As then he then confronts Obito. Obito says, "You took over my child's body." No, I just persuaded him. It was all a part of our plan. As he then says, "You deserve to die." As he then says, "Come here." And he takes dead souls from the underworld. We're just gonna say this is a part of his jutsu. He fuels himself up with negative energy. As he then rushes at... No, he then gets buffed. This is his super secret move. He then gets buffed because after he heard that Saruto was still alive, he was like, oh shoot, yeah, I need to train. He then gets buffed as he rushes at Saruto. Saruto grabs him on... he then throws a kick at Saruto's neck, but Saruto just puts his hand up and grabs it. As he then completely... He completely breaks Obito's neck like it's a little chewy ball. I mean, Obito's leg like it's a little chewy ball. As then Rin comes in, and she says, "Rin smash!" Gosh, I'm gonna unsubscribe from this channel. As she hits Saruto in the back, not even making him budge. Sato then throws his hand back, barely hitting her, sending her flying into Madara Susanoo. Madara then says, well, well, as he then goes to stomp on Rin, but Rin is calmly down up there. And you already know who dang it won. I don't feel like explaining it. This is where I'm going to be ending up this part. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and social media platforms. Yeah. Ah, no! How can I do this when this can be our first 1 hour video? So, y'all, I'm actually going to be ending off this what if. I'm going to talk to y'all, look at, like, for some other what ifs. The vibes. You know what I mean? You don't look at that. Gooey. Yeah, don't ask me why I was looking at that at the time. Yeah, those are some what ifs that are going to be coming out on the channel. This is coming out. So is this. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And yeah, this is going to be coming out soon. Yeah, these are for me personally, for what ifs that I'm gonna be doing in the future. I need to charge my freaking iPad. Yes, I'm using my iPad. So you got that yummy, 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 yummy. Yummy, yummy. Okay. Hey, so do y'all want to hear me sing? Comment down in the comment section. But we're not loud. Cause you're working. Magnify the glory is be alright. Yeah, this is just me on TikTok every day. Please don't be copyright. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's basically me all day. What's this? Oh no. Ha. I'm trying to get copyrighted. Oh no. Oh, woo. Too many songs. I'm not trying to get copyrighted on this, so yeah. Wait, what's this one? Oh. And this is the simp video. I'm gonna delete this. Bro, it freaking... Gosh, delete. Oh, no, press that camera video. So, first 1 hour minute video. Did I just say minute? I am such a dumb... Okay. Yeah, I'm a horrible singer. My Twizzlers are finished. In a camp canoe. Dang, it's all over the ground. Oh, the now, fast for new. What's that smell? It's on your shoe. Kikiwaka. So our first 1 hour long video, bro. They said it could never be done, but I prophesied. For it has been done by me. I see the best. Wait, have we just hit 1 hour? Because it feels like it's been 2 freaking minutes. We're gonna be hitting 1 hour real soon. If I can't put on my onesie and get back inside the bed by the time of 1 hour, then I'm going to quit YouTube. Yeah, so I'm not trying to quit YouTube, so I'm gonna finish this challenge. Oh shoot! Yes, I got it in time. First 1 hour video. Gosh, stop showing, bro. Trying to get me freaking copyrighted. Yummy, yummy. And we have hit it. First 1 hour video. I'd like to thank my mom. Bye, YouTube. Peace.